Hello, I'm Maria Levy from KMGN, and I want to speak with you together on bringing a better future to KM together. So what is KM? KM is a network that was founded in 2014. It is composed of 18 different KM networks, and while we're speaking, probably more, and many individuals in addition. It's a network of networks. Everywhere in every country where we have a network that wants to join, we call them in, and wherever we don't have such, we enable the individuals come and join us as well. As to 2023, the chair is Faiz Salamat from Singapore. This changes from year to year. So I'm Maria Levy. I come from Israel. I, for example, serve in KMGN as responsible, together with Vincent Ribier, for bringing a better future to KM. I also served as role as a chair at 2022. I'm not alone there. As you see, we have Manfred, and we have Olga, and we have Faiz, and Ved, and Vadim, and Arthur, and many other people, everyone coming from different countries, from various countries, and represented various KM networks around the world. So why do we need a KM global network? We have so many other solutions. What is missing today? So the truth is that we have KM today, but it looks like an old car. It drives, it takes us from place to place, but it's not shiny, it's not glory. And I think that sometimes the customers feel like, okay, we can use it, but they're not happy to use it. It's like a puddle, and we have to be a sea or maybe even an ocean. Everyone has to understand today how knowledge is important and wanting, wishing to adopt more knowledge solutions. And yet we're not there. We believe KM should look like this, like a rocket, bringing the new future, bringing new ideas, enabling organizations to develop themselves, leverage themselves, not only sharing files and speaking one with another. Because KM today, we do have solutions. We do have individuals that do provide added value in the organizations they serve. We do have conferences, meetups that are held up, enabling knowledge sharing. We even have sometimes new methodologies that evolve, typically driven by technology and individual pioneers. We have few non-academic knowledge bases, and we have similar courses that are provided around the world. Most of them are for KM Basics. We also have several one-man show initiatives that serve knowledge sharing. For example, Stan Garfield, the wonderful work he's doing with IKM. But the local network cannot fill this gap alone. We don't have enough new added value. We don't have enough value proposition. We don't have enough innovative conferences and meetups. We don't have enough development of new methodologies. And that's why we serve the old car and not with the shiny, innovative rocket. So that's where KMGN comes in together. It's not that I'm smarter than you. That's not that Ved is better than any other individual, but we KMers believe that if there is a need, collectively we can do more. Our collective wisdom is worth a lot. And that's where we come in. So what do we suggest? What do we provide? We speak about projects, research community, events, courses, and knowledge bases where KM serves as an asset. First of all, before I go further, I want to say have a disclaimer. Everyone is entitled to join. Everyone is entitled to take part or use the knowledge base, even if they're not formal members. Formal members will know more about the events, will be invited to decision making, will be invited to projects to contribute. So you can contribute more, you can consume more, you can help us better in making the world better through KM. But yet, you are always invited also if you're not a formal member. So what do we suggest? What do we provide? One of the things that we are providing, for example, in 2023, are technology-based roundtables. We had a roundtable on ChatGPT and KM. We had a roundtable on blockchain and NFT and KM, of course. We had a roundtable. We are having a roundtable on digital transformation in KM, and another roundtable on augmented reality, extended reality in KM. So we're taking new technologies, and we're looking how they can be embedded within the KM, how KM can use them, consume them, leverage the knowledge management in organizations using these technologies. The truth is as to AI, the relationships are much deeper, but that maybe I'll speak on later. In addition, we have a KM research community. You can see here Dr. Vincent Ribier from South Asia, from Thailand, he's the leader of our research group. We have a research community that meets every month, every time enabling another researcher to share his research, get some questions, provide answers, ask his questions or her questions, hear the community. Sometimes we find here people from various countries asking others and finding mates in order to jointly do some new researches. We also have yearly courses. Every year we provide one course, a new, innovative or advanced course. We provide it only one time. Later on, we publish it so everyone can use it, consume it, learn from it later on. Of course, it's much better and much more added value adding when you do it online, when it is there. But it's also for people later on. For example, in 2021, we had a course on KM and AI. I promise you, KM uses AI, but KM can also help AI be better in organizations. So this was a very innovative course, speaking about both. We had in 2022 a course on KM advanced methodologies, taking the best of the breed in the world from communities of practice, for example, with Stan Garfield, knowledge cafes with David Curtin, Ron Young, Arthur Shelley, all the big names we all know. Each gave his piece, her piece, the best of breed of what they know and sharing them together as one course. In 2023, we held a course on collaboration, because the new collaboration is not speaking only about collaboration or cooperation and knowledge sharing within a project. We speak about cross-organization and cross-organizations collaboration. And that's a new story, and that requires new learning how to do it when you have culture differences, when you have agenda differences, and yet you want this diversity to help you get to better places. 2024, we are planning a course on tacit knowledge. 2025 will be probably on generative AI, and it goes on and on. So what else do we have? We have also a shared YouTube channel, and we have KM discussions on our WhatsApp team. So on the shared channel, you can find a lot of videos and playlists. Example, we have for each of our courses a playlist with all the materials and all the recordings all together. On our webinars, on our roundtables, on all kinds of important events that we believe are part of our KM assets, we keep them, we publish them, and we provide them for any knowledge manager around the world that can use them. We have shared KM projects. 3 examples that are not the only ones deal with ISO 3041 implementation, We prepared a toolbox that can help organizations better implement ISO 3041. We know what we're speaking about. I, for example, am the chair of the ISO 3041 committee of ISO worldwide, and I stood in the head of the committee that developed this standard, and I'm continuing to work on ongoing projects. So when we came and started asking how to implement it, we had the knowledge how to do it. We had inside information what it really is about and how we can tackle it and really embed it in organizations. We have a project now ongoing on business aligned KM because we believe that sometimes it's not only that the organizations don't see us, sometimes we don't speak good enough in their language, align ourselves good enough to their needs. And we are now working on a project how to do that better. We are now working on a project how to use and understand emerging technologies better. We also had a project, for example, last year, developing the ideas of new collaboration, which was later on translated to a course. And I can go on and on. That's how we develop our new knowledge on the KM discipline. We have a website where people can, no, I'll start it again. We have a website that has several parts in it. First of all, it tells our story as KMGN, but within that story, it has sub-sites for the different countries so they can hold their website there, or as an addition to the regular website, or replacing their current website so they don't have to pay and hold different individual specific websites, each for itself. We are providing them space, each network around the world of KM, to come and join us and get their sub-site and handle their information, their knowledge, their events there. We can see here two examples, one from Germany and Austria and one from Israel, where they also have a knowledge base with all knowledge-based materials, with all the recordings, with all the presentations, with all the articles that were built, that were designed, that were written within the Israeli KM community along the years. Of course, that these articles and presentations are part of a bigger knowledge base that is built for whole KMGN, and today with Google Translate, it really doesn't matter in what language we write. We can access it all, understand it all, and use it all. And we hold once a year a shared global hackathon. It's a hackathon for KMers. So here you can see the first hackathon for 2022, which was really a virtual event. You see people that are joining on the web, on the Zoom, and you see people in one of our places where we had a physical event, and the physical events and the virtual events were all embedded into one hybrid great event. So you can see here people walking with hats on their head, with necklaces, a lot of food, a lot of games, people from Australia, from Berlin, from, oh, you can see here Faiz from Singapore. So it was engaging, it was fun, and was also fruitful, yearning and producing new projects and new understandings of KM. We are starting to hold on 2022, we started a yearly annual hackathon. We are starting in 2023 every year on the third week of October, having a Knowledge Management Global Week, which the hackathon will be part of it one day. The idea of the Knowledge Management Global Week is different. It's not something for us KMs to speak one with another. That we do all the year. As I said in the beginning of this discussion, sometimes I feel that the KM market is like a puddle and it should be a sea or even an ocean. And sometimes, we yell and we say, where are you? organizations, where are you, society? Why don't you use our abilities? Why don't you use our solutions? So this week is planned in order to draw attention, in order to draw awareness and desire of having KM in organizations. It will have different formats. In some countries, it is the sign, it is the time where new institutionalization of KM networks will take place. And we already have 3 of these in Spain, Namibia, and Senegal, probably. It is a place where we will have open events in different cities or in different universities that are open also to non-KMers in order to better understand what's the fuss. And it is an opportunity that in some of the countries we will hold in many organizations and in schools and in other places KM local events that are designed for the specific organization, drawing awareness in that organization to KM and what it can give and provide. So this will be a great initiative, and we hope that it will grow from year to year, enabling us all to show the world what KM is and to tell the world, use it, consume it. We are here to serve you. KMGN, first of all, can be found on our website, on our YouTube channel, and on our LinkedIn page. You can find us there, you can find our posts, you can find our recordings, you can find our knowledge base, our events on these 3 digital channels. And remember, we believe that the wisdom of the chief knowledge manager community has strength. We believe in this wisdom, and therefore collaboration is key to change. So please join us as a network or take part as individuals. We want you, we need you, because together we can do more, much more, because we are here together to bring a better future to KM. Thank you.